reason I wake up, the reason I'm breathing, the intangible light force I believe.
Yeah, baby, we back with your boy Face Dirty, your man Boogienite, Hood Celebrity TV, Boogienite DVD I want, and your Face Dirty, baby. Yeah, so you was just explaining outside. You got these documents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On these allegations going on with you and Fat Joe, but Joe, break it down to the viewers, man. What's going on? What's this you got in front of you?
Right. This is the folder of documents, also known as Universal Motown and Joseph Cartagena's Nightmare. And I'm talking about this right here, man. As y'all see what this says, United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. This right here is where they're at on the docket in the Second Circuit. You know what I mean? Due to them. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me tell y'all that real quick. This is how they ended up here in the Second Circuit, and I'm gonna try to keep it brief as I can. This is how they ended up in the Second Circuit. Universal Motown thought it'd be a good idea to go on the record and lie to the U.S. District Court of New York, Southern District, and the Honorable Judge Loretta A. Preska. They thought it'd be a good idea to lie to the Honorable Loretta A. Preska and say that it was certain documents concerning evidence that they had never received, which of course was a lie, and that got them in hot water. That also got them turned over to the appeals court because Judge Loretta A. Preska granted a summary judgment on Universal's behalf under the understanding that it was certain documents that they hadn't received, and evidence and which was a lie that now has been found out to be a lie. You know what I mean? And so now they're over in the Second Circuit, they're over in the Second Circuit of Appeals Court. So this right here though is just showing exactly what it is they're dealing with. Of course, we see order docket number 10-1071. Now I'm talking about Christopher S. Chapman, that's me, versus Universal Motown Records Group, Joseph Cartagena, Terror Squad. And of course, let me show y'all this too. This is jurisdiction has been brought back to the United States District Court, Eastern District of Virginia, where the claim was originally filed at. The Honorable Jerome B. Friedman, he granted Universal a motion for venue transfer in 2005. But he also made the order that they can get the venue transferred solely for the grounds of convenience, but they had to apply Virginia common law, and they didn't. They didn't apply Virginia common law, which in turn got the attention of the Honorable Jerome B. Friedman, and in turn got the attention of the whole United States District Court of the Eastern District of Virginia, Norfolk Division. So when Universal Shiesty Dillons got the attention of the judge and the courts, that made them pour jurisdiction back here to Virginia. So not only are they right now, in New York at the Second Circuit for docket number 10-1071, they are also, and let's get a shot of this Boogienite, if we would, Hood Celebrity TV, man. Y'all know what time it is. This filed April 19, 2010, U.S. District Court, Norfolk, VA. This is action number 210-CB144. Christopher S. Chapman, again, that's me, plaintiff, versus Joseph Antonio Cartagena, Terror Squad Entertainment, Imperial Records, EMI, Capital Music Group, Atlantic Records, and of course, Universal Motown Music Group. These guys came into play, but of course they've done business with Fat Joe, and they've had a direct profit off of the single lean back. So yeah, this is what brought them into it. And of course, Joseph Antonio Cartagena, Fat Joe. What's happening, Fat Joe? Let's get that money right, man. Let's get that money right, dog. You feel me? We could have handled this some years ago, bro. Why we got to do all this? Why you got to have notices of appearances and shit, bro? What you got to have notices of appearance, bro? And that's Universal Motown. This is a notice of appearance for Joseph Cartagena responding, appearing for purposes of responding to argument, if any, relating to Mr. Cartagena's dismissal from the action for insufficient service of process. The rap feds want his ass because he lied when we first filed the claim in 2005. He lied and said that he never got served the claim on time. He never got served the claim properly, which was a lie because Universal got served theirs the same day he got served his. But the rap feds thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and let Fat Joe lie and slide away and do a little bit more work and get a little bit more money for us. And now they came back and bit him in the ass. So he got an acknowledgement for notice of appearance along with his buddies, Universal Motown. And of course, that's the same docket number that's over here in the Second Circuit. That's docket 1010. That's case 101071. Let's see if we got a date on this. Let's see. Nah, we don't. Well, okay. And so yeah, and of course, let me tell you this real quick. Let me tell y'all this real quick. This right here, let's see if we can get a shot of this Boogienite. This right here is a verified criminal complaint. Okay, and what this is, because I'm sure, and if y'all don't already know, just let me tell y'all, let me bring y'all up to speed on this real quick. This whole copyright infringement is a criminal copyright infringement claim. You know, when you watch a DVD and that blue screen pops up and it says criminal copyright infringement will be investigated by the FBI and is punishable up to 2 years imprisonment or a $250,000 fine. Well, that's what this is. This is criminal copyright infringement that they did. Why is it criminal? Because Antoine Barnes, the A&R that sold the song to Joseph Antonio Cartagena, he knowingly, willingly, and grossly did what it was he did, which was contributed to copyright infringement. He knew that my material was copyrighted. He knew that. How did he know that? Because right on the front of the CD that he received, and might I add, the CD that he admitted that he received from a letter dated November 11, 2005 from Universal Motown's Vice President of Business and Legal Affairs, Jerry A. Just, he admitted that me and Antoine Barnes corresponded, and that Antoine Barnes did in fact receive and have in his possession a copy of my copyrighted material, Lean Back. Okay, so what this is the copyright was criminal, and because it was knowingly and willingly done. But Antoine Barnes and Fat Joe and Universal Motown knew exactly what they were doing when they did it. Okay, so what this is right here is a verified criminal complaint, letting the rap feds know. Oh yeah, and one time, let me get one time for retired New York Police Department, New York Police Detective Derek Parker. You know what I'm saying? He started the rap hip hop squad. He's actually the rap hip hop detective that's handling the whole criminal side of the case. You know what I mean? He's took the whole case on. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing the criminal investigation on Universal Motown right now, because as we all know, they've been building the case on them for breaking RICO predicates, copyright RICO predicates since 1998. You know what I'm saying? So now Derek Parker and the rest of the hip hop rap feds want their asses. You know what I'm saying?
So, pardon me, not to cut you off, but what's the suit? How much the lawsuit is for?
The whole copyright.
Yeah, can you disclose that information?
Yeah, I can. As a matter of, I'm gonna read right off the complaint what I say I want. I seek to recover all profits generated from Joseph Cartagena's copyright infringement of my song Lean Back, and attorney's fees and court costs, all remedies provided by Title 17 USC. I also wish to recover all lost profits, compository damages, treble damages, all remedies provided by Title 17 USC, punitive damages, and attorney's fees and court costs, the statutory cap for the defendant Universal Motown's conversion of my recorded CD featuring Lean Back. So I want everything. I want the termination of their copyright, all remedies provided by Title 17, which also includes all royalties that they've generated from the publishing company, which also includes the termination of their copyright registration for my already copyrighted work, Lean Back. You know, and